It's hockey night in New Hampshire on Manchester Public Television. Game 2 of our doubleheader. We saw Trinity fall to Exeter in our first, and now it's the Manchester Kings versus the Concord Crimson Tide here in the opening round of the 2024 Brian Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament. Hello, everybody. High above the ice here at the JFK Memorial Coliseum alongside Braden LeBelzik and Kyle Heavey. I'm Zach Johnston. It's a pleasure to be with you here on Manchester Public Television's Channel 16. It's the NHIA Division I Brian Stone Memorial Hockey Tournament, and this is a tough test here for Manchester, Kyle.
Yeah, Manchester has come in only averaging 2 goals a game as they've lost 2 games so far in the season, both by a score of 6-2. While for the Crimson Tide, they have won both of their games, and they've won both their games by a score of 4-1. So you're already knowing that 2 teams that one scores an average of 4 goals a game and the other one's only averaging 2. But this is obviously for pride in for the Brian C. Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament trophy. So anything is possible here when it comes down to this game, Zach.
They're wearing their beautiful gold jerseys as resembling the Vegas Golden Knights as what the rest of their jersey looks like. But Concord's jerseys are crisp. They got that nice white look with the stripes of the crimson. And we will have Owen Flynn. He will meet up with Chad LaRiviere.
And we got a battle here, Zach, as well. Concord Public Television versus Manchester Public Television. Ken Kale versus Zach Johnston. I don't even know what to say here, Zach.
I can't beat Ken Kale. It's impossible. So
obviously, he's in the New Hampshire Hockey Hall of Fame for a reason, for his tremendous work back in the day with the Manchester Monarchs, and obviously now with what he is able to bring to Concord. So we'll be happy to either compete against him here.
Here we go. The game is on. And the Crimson Tide versus the Kings commence. We're going to have an icing. As I brought up in the last game when Rich and I did the Manchester versus Keene game, it was icing galore here. So I certainly hope that doesn't repeat itself. But just like that, Concord will have an offensive zone draw. Goalies, it'll be the freshman Carter Hayes in net for the Crimson Tide, and Cam Roberge, the junior out of Memorial, in net. And already another early hit coming from Manchester. They did it in their Keene game. They're trying to set the tone. And they got their 2 fastest wingers out there, and Frank Tessier and Johnny Nasor. Great outlet pass and a save by Roberge. Kicked it away into the corner. And the Crimson Tide are going to come hard. Kicked away. Another chance. Save Roberge into the trapper, and he'll freeze it. 14:28 left in the game. An early opportunity there for Concord, and they're going to get a lot of those.
Rowan Arndt there, 6'1", 160 pounds. His career stats: 70 games played, 16 goals, 19 assists, and he will look to add a goal to this contest at one point or another.
Quick drop there. Sent around. Nolan Walsh pressuring for it. It's back out to Tyler Morin. Manchester's going to have to match Concord's physicality. Turnover. Concord trying to keep it in their way. Spinning around. They don't get a shot on. Cam Preventure tries to dump it, and it's kept in by Finn Grafferer. I had the pronunciation down before, and it just slipped my mind there. Out of the way, they set him up, they score! Early goal for the Crimson Tide, and they have an early 1-0 lead. They take it 1-0, and it was number 15, Tyler Morin, after that setup. 1-0 Concord.
The junior able to show why he is the second line centerman right there, able to just find an opening in front of the net and put one in for a minute, 4 seconds into this game, and Crimson Tide up 1-0.
Michael Berry, the 6'8", towering above all, grabbed that one in the air, dropped it down. It's going to end up around for the Kings defensively. Barry has it, sends it toward the wing to Trevor Craig, whose brother Reese Craig is out there as well. That's sent out by Luke Vaddis. Flung up in the air, gloved out by Andrew McLaughlin. Up down, finds the stick of Connor Cunningham. Pressuring right there is Trevor Craig. Dumps this off the glass. Caroms around the bottom of the boards. Here's a chance that's sent away by Connor Cunningham. Sliding into the boards there was Cam Roy. Concord, all of them so far, and we're going to have a high stick on Manchester.
Well, not the opening 2 minutes that they were hoping for
Oh,
here.
that's the second time I've done that tonight. Manchester will have a power play. Cam Roy goes to the box for high sticking. That's the second time I have called the wrong guy. Early power play here. They got to get to the freshman Carter Hayes in between the pipes for Concord.
Well, Zach, I think you're learning early here. Do not judge a book by its cover.
Off the draw, Nasora sends it around. Tessier there as well. Ryan Martin. Wrist shot and Hayes. Man, he's just agile out there in that crease. He slid right over to trap it instead of using the body.
Well, Carter, 5'9", 130 pounds. Easy to be agile when you're that short and that skinny at the same time.
Knocked down Lassard, sends it back Tessier. Here's Martin. Throwing it down low, nobody there. Tessier outlets this back out to Max Volcanis. Tessier. Back to the forehand. Getting some open space. Tessier's shot. Blocked. I think Nasora got the body there. He throws it on net. A save there by Hayes. Slide this back out. Tic-tac-toe. They go. Lassard dumped that back. And Concord can't clear it. Instead, this comes back. They'll reset.
Manchester really doing a great job of adding pressure here, so hopefully they can get a goal here.
Haas dancing in, a shorthanded opportunity squandered there by Manchester's defense. That's Owen Flynn down the wing. Here comes Flynn. Flynn across from the slot. Save! Kicked away by Hayes. That one knocked away. Second chance. Hayes with the stop. Around by Fennelly and dumped behind Cam Roberge's net.
Still 30 seconds left on this power play here for Manchester.
Cunningham, and that comes right back out to Nolan Walsh rather. Roberge goes down to direct that away. 15 seconds left on Manchester's power play. Not a lot of shots coming from them. Cunningham takes it out himself. Cunningham, drop pass back, and they keep it in. Flung up behind the net. 2 seconds left, and back at even strength are the Crimson Tide. And full force, here they come. He lost his stick, shot way too high. Redirecting back, and Flynn unable to get it back for his team. Blue line shot kicked away by Roberge. Up in the air, off of the glove of Tyler Fennelly, senior captain. That goes out of play.
Well, that ended up in the penalty box there, so have to get a new puck and see what the Manchester can do here with a fresh face-off here right in front of us. 10:34 remaining.
Drop back, will hit the boards. Ty Adams goes for it. Roberge holds his position as they're trying to get the puck out of the back of the net. The dressing of the net, rather. Sliding, hitting the deck there was Ty Adams. More collision there. Adams turns this over, and that's the big Barry who'll send it back behind the net. Walsh back down. Somebody open there. Back toward the blue line. They'll send it back over. Barry shot goes wide. Oh, beautiful redirect. They score! Lucas Rondiak. Barry hit the backboard, and it directed right to him. A lucky bounce, and it's 2-0 Concord.
It's like they've practiced that time and time again. The right trajectory, the right angle, and the right way to get it. A goal right there, and now Crimson Tide ahead 2-0. Just 5 minutes and 4 seconds into this contest.
An early 2-goal lead here for Concord. And, you know, we knew that Concord outweighs Manchester, but to get a lead so early and then to have their freshman Carter Hayes show poise on the shots that Manchester put, this may be even more of an advantage for them as we thought. But there's still a lot of game left.
And Bells, both goalies are very similar size. What's the strongest area that the goalie really needs on his body? The core strength to be able to slide across the ice, or what?
Well, I like that core strength. I like that, Kyle. Yeah.
It's just obviously. Oh, no!
No! Ice Monster turnover. Save Roberge. That could have been way worse than it was as Cunningham eaten up by the Ice Monster.
He's been brutal today here at JFK.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then it gives it to him right at the same spot he hit. He hits Craig down right at the same spot he fell. And now Trevor Craig off the turnover sends it into the corner as it's picked up here. Back down. Set up. Great pass. Save Roberge. Kick back out. And here come the Kings. Preventure will move it over to Ryan Martin. Can't get it out that quickly. Sent back out. Line change here for the Kings. Charging Adam is Vadas. It slides back out to Ty Adams. Stays in the neutral zone. Sent down in front of the red line. Oh, maybe that was icing. It
Just got beyond the red, Zach.
Looked like Finn Grafforer was in front of the red line. Guess not. Well, I don't know what the call was, because if it was icing, they'd be doing it down there. So
my guess is
hockey's a fast-paced game. You don't always know everything.
Sometimes the referees do make mistakes. They don't like to admit it, but that was probably a mistake call.
Whatever it was, it doesn't really matter as we're back out in play here. Chasing that is Volcanis here. Back out off the boards by Ty Adams. Sent back around, and now sent back, turned over. Waiting around the net there was Austin Prue. Back over to Grafforer. To the top, he couldn't hold on to it there. Redirected out. Back up in the air, and Ryan Boylan with the puck on his stick. Boylan sends it out. Collected there by Braden Baremo.
It wouldn't be safe for television, Zach, but I would love to have a player mic'd up at some point just to hear what they have to say about the ice, the speed, the referees. It's stuff like that we don't even get to hear, but we're either way happy to be here on Manchester Public Television.
Check there as Braden Baremo is not on our printed roster, but is in our official roster given to us. So glad we have that as we can have a number 7. Or maybe I'm blind and don't see it. There's a turnover right in front of the net. Never good. Manchester trying to keep it out and goes wide. And
that's off.
Oh, heads up. Oh, that went through the protective netting. And they're just going to throw it back over.
What a toss.
Wow.
Good work by whoever that was.
Someone plays horseshoes. Yeah, we'll give him some love right there. It's quite a... You are okay when that guy's around to get that puck back on the ice.
Off the draw, and the speedy Tessier kicks it away. Tessier's got a step. Oh, he nearly had that one. Great save there by Hayes. But look how fast Frank is. Gliding through all. McLaughlin keeps it in. It'll roll its way down. He's almost an automatic stolen base guy too, Tessier, my baseball teammate. Charging that in. Great pass, a little too much there. Haas couldn't have it, and then he gets checked by Nasora.
Well, no, I think he just lost his balance there, Zach.
Very, very true. Johnny had a big hit in the opening game against Keene.
He just kind of saw him just lose his balance and go down. It seems like the ice on this side of the rink has not been as so friendly as we've seen in a couple of games now where players have just lost their balance.
6:40 to go. It's back out for Ryan Martin, who'll take it off the wing. Martin will send it down. Off the boards. Poking that from him was Preventure. Now the puck will roll and stay on side. Here's a chance for Lassard. Jake Lassard. And he lost it. And here comes Concord. Sending this back out. Good move. Puck right in front of us. Barry will send it over. Adams couldn't connect there with Volcanis. Redirect. Sent up the wing. And now here comes Preventure. Preventure will send it off the boards and we'll get a change. Fresh skates out there for the Kings. Oh, beautiful move by Rondiak. His shot goes wide. He scored on the redirect off the board earlier. Gloved there by the big Barry. Hand pass. Face-off will go inside Concord zone.
Well, it kind of worked out for Manchester, but again, it is certainly a mounting task to try to get past this big number 6 for Concord here, and Patrick Owen and Michael Berry.
Swinging there, and he dropped him. Dumped toward Highs, and he'll cover and then drop it back out. Turned over. He'll keep it in the zone. A high puck thrown into the corner, hits the boards. Sends this back around for Cam Roy. Tessier pestering him. Send it around. Good move there by Barry. Turned over in the neutral zone. Sends this back out to Cunningham. Hits the boards. Rolls back here for Concord. Under 5 minutes to go here in period number 1. It's 2-0 Concord here, Manchester Kings. Wrist shot kicked away by Roberge. Rebound, save, and sent away by Volcanis. Here's Fennelly.
Ooh.
Oh, heads up.
That was risky.
Definitely. Highs came out to play that. It's sent out here for Haas. In stride now to Rowan Arndt. Has a step. Arndt shot. Had the corner. Was a little too high. Spinning away. Cutting back out. Good move there by Haas. Massard sends this back over to Ty Adams. Ooh. Heads up. Sent out of play. 4:07 left here in the first.
Boy, the scorekeeper has to be very wary of this puck. It's gone his direction a couple times already, and don't need any injuries today.
Especially to non-players. Here's a draw. It's coming right in front of us in the Manchester zone. Face off. And then that'll get sent back around. Chasing that is McLaughlin. Off the stick of Cade Tripp, and he'll chase it. Goes down, dumped in. Batted there by McLaughlin. They'll enter the zone. In stride here for Boylan. Boylan lost it. And here comes Concord, knocked away. Will slide down. McLaughlin will go for it. Connects with Haas. He'll go down. Sent out. Pressuring him there is Cade Tripp, brother of Mac Tripp, whom they missed dearly on that blue line. Bouncing off the boards and into the near corner. Concord does a good job of batting down, deflecting pucks, heads up, and it's in the same spot.
3 goals have gone into that same sin bin here, guys. So that might be the spot that Manchester's got to aim for some more. And deflect it off of there and see if they can get it into the net.
I'd like them to, aim into the real net. Off the draw. Barry sent it to no one. It's chipped out. Great puck movement here from the Crimson Tide. Swinging it back, nobody there. On defense there was Parsons, the big Parsons here for Manchester. Sent out to Barry. Barry, wrist shot, deflected away, into the body. Roberge, loose puck, kept out. Oh, that could have been trouble. Racing down the wing goes Johnny Sora, and it'll roll down. He'll pick it back up as he collides with Gaforer, and he'll get back up. Now to Rondiak, back to Gaforer, off the boards, slides its way back, connects with Parsons. Knocked up, Johnny chases it. Hayes will send it out of his zone. Masora, good back check. No penalty, knocked him right down, clean hit.
Oh,
Kind of a face wash there from Max Volcanis. And they'll probably call him for a high stick. That's a clear penalty, high stick on Max Volcanis. So a power play for Concord.
And Coach Baker's having a few positive words to say. You just got to do better the next time. Obviously, Bells, you've been around it. You know that you got some teammates that don't always like to get chirped or get checked and stuff like that. And now you gotta deal with a 2-minute
dancing in save, Roberge.
2-minute penalty kill. What's your always coach's thoughts on that?
On what? Just like stupid plays
plays
like that. They're stupid, and that's how sometimes they lead to goals, and that's how you get down in a game and you just keep digging yourself deeper.
And Manchester certainly can't afford mistakes like that against a tough opponent like Concord if they want to stay in this tournament. But a power play here for the high-power Crimson Tide. Wrist shot save, Roberge. He gloved that one.
Good save.
Cam has looked like a senior since he was a sophomore last year, since they gave him that starting job. And he's certainly poised.
And he grew a couple inches the summer, and he's noticeably different, a lot more size in the goal for sure this year.
Off the draw, Concord prevails, sends it back out to the blue line. Waiting and sending it over. Open man, Arndt, shot, save, rebound, it caroms out, knocked away. Walsh had an open net, and then it gets dumped down here by Manchester. Good clear from the Kings.
You got to look at that replay and wonder, how did I miss that? Half the net was open as can be, and great job by the defense to allow that to, or avoid that from going in the net. And now we have a face-off right in front of us here as offside's called. And now we got, been a tough 13 minutes here for Manchester. Again, down 2-0, but plenty of time to get things going. One goal is all it takes sometimes to get a team warmed up and ready to go.
Drops it back to the blue line. Sent back over. Rowan Arndt from the top. Patty cake. Arndt sends it right back to La Riviere. Gliding away, good block. Second chance, sliding over. And Manchester with another solid defensive stop. 37 seconds left on the Volcanis penalty. Back to Arndt. Arndt. And that's not Arndt. That's off the glass, off from number 9, Nolan Walsh.
That nearly hit the ceilings there, Zach.
It nearly did. Arndt. Walsh. Waiting. A patient power play. They don't necessarily, it's not a dire goal here. They got a 2-goal lead. They can be patient. Walsh cuts up, cuts in. Saved by Roberge with a mask. Cam using his face. Back out to Arndt. A drive. He rang iron on that one. La Riviere sliding this back over, and they killed the penalty. Good kill here from the Kings. They got to take that momentum offensively now. Turned up, and they can do just that. Oh, Martin turned it over, and now here come the Crimson Tide. That's offside. I thought, man, that could have been a real stinker.
Wow, what a turn of events right there. You're able to kill that 5-on-4 for Manchester is, but Concord again just being so quick with the puck and getting it to an open player. And again, with a 2-0 lead, still plenty of time with 46 seconds remaining.
Yep, off the draw, sent down. And Cam, he didn't even cover that before they blew it, but clock stopped, 41 seconds.
Tough spot, Bells, right there. You're trying to cover the puck, and sometimes you don't get it cleanly like that. And thankfully, the officials had their back and did blow it. But it's only so much you can do sometimes when you don't get it cleanly, right?
Yeah, I mean, Concord, they do the same thing. They know this rink because it's just like the Evergreen up in Concord. Same bounces, same type of rink. It's super tiny. They know all those bounces off the boards, it looks like.
It's a good feel if you really know where you're playing. I mean, there's not a lot of rinks that these hockey guys play at. A lot of them share the same rink. So they're very familiar with how they are. And then a lot of them are designed similarly. So they know where they're playing. They're going to wind down here in the next 4 seconds. We'll end period number 1. And the Manchester Kings trail the Concord Crimson Tide after the first period, 2-0. Concord 2 early goals, and they will take the lead heading into period number 2.
Not much more you can say for Manchester. They do not get some quality scoring chances. They let Concord take the early lead, and Concord's just really controlling all aspects of the game so far. But there's still another 2 periods to go, so anything's possible here, Zach.
When we come back, myself, Zach Johnston, alongside Braden LaBelsic and Kyle Havey, it'll be the second period here on Manchester Public Television. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll be back for period number 2. Time for period number 2 at JFK. It's Manchester versus Concord. A 2-0 lead here for the Crimson Tide as we're ready to go for period number 2 here on Manchester Public Television. I am Zach Johnston alongside Braden LaBelsic and Kyle Havey. We're ready to go for period number 2. It's a 2-0 lead here for Concord in our opening round of the 2024 Brian Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament here at JFK.
The winner of this game will play the 6 p.m. game versus the Goffstown Grizzlies. The loser will be back and playing the 4 o'clock game versus the Bedford Bulldogs. So all a matter of where things are going to go tomorrow.
Off the draw, Concord will win it, and they'll send it back to Cam Chandonnay, and it'll get sent back down, and Connor Cunningham takes it for Manchester. Cunningham with a defender. I mean, I feel like everywhere Manchester goes, they'll have a defender right on him. They turn it over. A hard shot by LaRiviere, and then he'll collide. And that's sent back around by Andrew McLaughlin. Off the boards to Tessier. Swings that out to Flynn. And now a bad redirect there, as right on the doorstep was LaRiviere. Luckily, Manchester able to break it up. Here comes Johnny Nasora. That's Flynn, rather. Flynn to Tessier. Save, rebound, corralled by Concord. Good save by Carter Hayes, the freshman who has been very, very good in net so far tonight.
Yeah, Concord's going to be very pleased with the future of their...
That's a trip. Tripped up on the play, and that'll be a penalty. It'll be Ty Adams going to the box.
And Big Ty didn't mean to do it, but, you know, fought the law, and the law won. Only so much that he can do here. And now already down 2-0, and, you know, we gave up a goal early in the first period, and now Manchester's on the verge of allowing it again here. But see, they've already killed off one power play, so we'll see if they can do it again. Or penalty kill, I guess you would say.
Face-off coming. Tyler Morin wins it back for his team on the power play. Sent over. Back out. Saved by Roberge. Knocks it away. Walsh. Back out to Cunningham. Cunningham will pin it against the boards. Polk back out. Sent out to the top to Arndt. Arndt over to Rondiak. Back to Arndt. Finds his open man. Back out again. Arndt off his skate and into the neutral zone. Here's Walsh. Drop it back to Arndt, and they'll recoup. They'll wait, and they'll send it back. Walsh gets around. Walsh shot, save, rebound, kept out. Good stop there by Cam Roberge. And the puck gets dumped down and slides to Hayes in net.
And this would be a great time for the second line of defense for Concord. Use that 6'8" centerman or defenseman to get in front of and kind of block the vision of Manchester. Would be one way to score a power play goal.
Up top, Arndt scores!
Nice shot.
Power play goal. Rowan Arndt fires it in. Maybe Jaden Haas got a piece of that. Maybe as he hit the deck hard. That will be Rowan Arndt's goal here in the second period.
Forget what I just said, Zach. That will work just as well for the Crimson Tide as they score now just 3 minutes and 20 seconds into this. So all these goals have come so early in the periods, and Manchester, only so much you can do when you still had 43 seconds to kill on that 5-on-4 and just weren't able to do that.
Face-off turned out. Hits the referee. I mean, he'll understand that's my bad. And we'll have offside.
And
they're going to give that to Tyler Morin. So they say Morin scored that goal. That would be his second. And I thought Arndt had that. Tiptoeing his way in there was Flynn. And Flynn Sends it to Nasora, knocked down by Tessier, pinballing, and Hines said no, he sent it away. And
No.
Johnny lost his helmet, as that will roll, and he'll pick it back up. 12-14 left here, 3-0 Concord. We'll have a full change here.
10 on, 10 off.
Pretty much.
You know, Baker's talking about trying to cycle the puck a little bit better around, finding the open man, and something that Manchester has been struggling to, but also the speed of Concord is relentless here, Zach.
Yeah, it's definitely shown. 3-0 lead for the Crimson Tide.
Bells, you've dealt with teams like this. I mean, you're just dazzled in some ways seeing the pack just move all around this much, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's like a Manchester player not out there. I can't tell exactly who that is.
Yeah, we have a tough angle. I can't tell at all as well, Zach.
I think that's 17, Max Volcanis. I hope he's not injured. My apologies if it isn't. That's the way it looks from here. Chipped up, and then number 7, Brosmano lost his stick. Chipped out. Chasing that is Martin.
Oh, the centering feed just deflected away, and
that will slide its way out and is covered. I want to quickly say that number 7 is Braden Beauregard. He is on the roster. He's in the a lower part of the roster. I didn't see it, and then on the official handwritten roster, it was written like the D looked like an O. So what are you going to do? I'll make the correction. That is Braden Beauregard, number 7. My apologies.
well, his skates looks like it's getting fixed, and now a chance for Manchester.
A long rush. Here's Tessier. Save made by Hines. He denies him again. That's Tessier's 3rd chance. He just races around the defense with his ultra speed.
One of those will have to go in event. I mean, he's got too many skills that they're not going to be able to figure it out every single time.
He's like a 5-tool player. He's gritty, he's fast, he's got good hands. That'll slide its way down. Cunningham pinned up along the boards with Brody Rossetti. Kicked out for Cunningham. Up along for Tessier, that hit off of his skate. It's sent over. Chipped wide.
Trying to tap.
Loose puck. Manchester holds on to it. Tessier sends it up to Flynn, chipped down the ice. And will be picked up by La Riviere. Redirected off the boards. Kept in by Logan Parsons. And now sent down off the boards. Getting to that one is Fennelly. Fennelly will get it back. Fennelly moves us up to La Riviere. And now dancing his way in is Rowan Arndt, looking for another one. Saved by Roberge. Rebound controlled by Kings. Concord will get it back. Good move. There, sent back out to the blue line.
Grober staying strong on that post. Did not allow anything to get past him.
Big hit. Solid check.
A little high, though, in my opinion, Zach. I was expecting a arm up in the air, and it didn't happen.
Looked clean to me, but who knows?
We don't get paid to wear the referee outfits.
Graffor will slide it over to Mike Berry. And offside warning is having to get back out there was Boylan.
Bells, I like how you raised your arm as well there.
Cutting back.
Habits are hard to break sometimes when you're up here.
And now racing down the wing. Here come the Kings. It's Prudential, slides it over. Broken up there by the big Barry. Sent
good
down
luck.
low. Good pass. Attempt there is the right idea from Martin, but nobody was there. And when you got 6'8" Mike Barry in the way, it's hard to set anything up down there. Behind the net, and broken up there by Grafforer. Good move, sliding around is Rodiak. Rodiak lost it, and they'll just throw it down, and it's picked back up by the Kings. It's Provencher. Puck way high in the sky. Mard knocked it down, 3-on-2 coming. Sent up for Walsh. Walsh down to Roberge, his stick knocked it away. Less than 8 minutes to go here in period number 2. It's 3-0 Concord over Manchester. Neither Manchester team has scored yet. Trinity got shut out 2-0 to Exeter, and it is 3-0 here, Concord against Manchester. They got a chance to make a goal happen though. Here comes Martin, he walks in, and a save by Hayes. Nasora backtracks that one, sends it back out to Martin, saved by Hayes, he turned it away. Tessier cuts back. Good move there by Beauregard, who knocked it out. Here comes Walsh, he'll dump it down.
And line change for the Tide as they will try to get some fresh legs out here and with the puck in their zone.
Beauregard slipped.
Ooh.
And a good move by Flynn, who'll send it, nobody there. Passed out the wing, good work there by Adams to break it up. It slides its way down behind Roberge's net, under 7 minutes here in period 2. Knocked down. Hits the ice, and Ty Adams will take it behind the net. Connected, no one there to pick that pass up. Slides down the ice, and it'll be Cunningham. Back from the blue line, off and out of the trapper of Cam Roberge, and that is an icing and a half there from Frank Tessier. Welcome back. Max Volcanis and his new skates come to the bench.
Well, that's great to see him back out here. As
He'll head onto the ice. Good for him. I was hoping there was no injury, and we were proved that it was a skate malfunction, an equipment issue here from Volcanis, one of the 2 guys from West on this team, him and Logan Parsons, Blue Knights.
You know, this Brian C. Stone originally started as a Manchester Beanpot when all 4 Manchester schools had hockey teams.
Oh, the Beanpot's awesome. Love watching college hockey. Here come the Kings. Good work there. Lassard shot kicked away. Second chance, swallowed up, rebound. Oh, nobody there. Sent out, tipped by Volcanis. Here's another shot save. Rebound. Oh, they score! Second chance opportunity, and the Kings are on the board. Cam Provencher pots it home.
Finally, the levee has broken, at least for a moment here, and Manchester able to get on the board. They gave up a power play goal early in this period, and now to finally get on the board. Let's see if they can continue this, and with 5:53 remaining, a chance to possibly make this just a 1-goal game again would be a beautiful sight.
Cam Provencher able to knock it in, but man, Carter Hayes really showed out there, and just sooner or later rebounds are going to get to you, but he really can make those initial saves very, very well. And here come the Kings once again. Here comes the speedy Tessier. Can he make it happen this time? Flint's shot gets knocked down and is kept on side here by Cunningham, who sends it around the net for Nasora. Nasora down to Flynn, save Hayes. Flynn gets it back. He's got Nasora behind him. He'll take it around behind the net. Pressed out there, and here come the Crimson Tide looking to get back to a 3-goal lead. Oh, the Ice Monster eating more Crimson Tide players. Turnover, shot, turned away by Roberge. Second chance, eaten up there by Owen Flynn. Nosora up to Tessier. Here comes Frank Tessier again. Tessier, nobody there. He threw it to the wing, hoping a redirect would get the puck back to him. Nosora from the corner. Johnny, and that'll end up onto the stick of Rowan Arndt. Sent out to Walsh. Here comes Nolan Walsh. And deflected down, he'll glove it. Good work there by the match D. Rodiak. Now here's a chance, save Roberge. Bodying, good positioning on that post. Send one across, and nobody there. Barry Johnny chasing with Fennelly for the puck. Ice.
Wow, well, chance for Concord on that end to really add another, but just a missed opportunity. Just gotta have sleepless nights when you miss a pass like that, Zach. And but at the same time, for the goalie, Bells, you got to be happy when it's like, well, didn't have to make that save.
Yeah.
We'll have a face-off inside the bench zone. It'll be Rowan Arndt who beats Lassard, but the puck goes onto the stick of Ty Adams. And two Crimson Tide slide into the boards trying to get possession. It'll be Volcanis. Sends this around the boards. Martin in the area.
Ooh.
Martin gets checked, turns this over, a delayed penalty. Coming up, Manchester will be on the power play. I didn't notice the penalty, and all I looked over, I saw Cam Roberge coming to the bench. So it kind of threw me off for a second.
Well, that's a bad move right here. Is
Manchester starting to get some momentum.
waiting to see who it's eventually going to be that ends up in the box, and it's actually going to be Rowan Arndt.
Rowan.
First line right winger here, or left winger, excuse me. And
They're really missing Canton tonight. Tyler Canton on defense. Their captain is injured, not dressed for this game.
This is called Manchester's chance here.
And
Yeah.
They're
now
back
we
in it.
have kind of a delay of
And
game.
they got a five-minute power play too.
Oh, that was a misconduct. That's what took them so long to decipher it here. So it's a 5-minute. Is it uninterrupted like it would be in the NHL? We'll see. Hopefully they can score. Turn this over, and here's Tessier who has it. Trinity couldn't capitalize on a 5-on-3. Now it's a 5-minute power play here for Manchester. We'll see if they can do something with it. In a 3-1 game. Lassard waits, throws it out.
Ooh.
Nobody there, and Concord will have a shorthanded chance here. Beauregard dumping it down alongside Martin on his hip. Manchester will recoup. Tessier.
Got to be
Already
careful in making a
pestered.
play like that.
Pestered by Haas. Up along the wing. Shot sent blocked by Beauregard. From the corner. Down low. Nobody there. Second chance, drop back, nobody home, and having to chase that is Martin. Martin going a long ways, circle his way around. Martin lost it. Puck gets sent up high in the sky, will drop in front of Tessier. Tessier hits the ice. And no penalties. And fresh out of the box, not out of the box, off the bench comes Walsh. I misspoke there. Walsh blocked. Good body work there by Ryan Martin.
Still gets the puck, though.
Yeah. Martin goes, I lost that, sent back by Haas. 3:37 left on the Arndt penalty. On the 5-minute major. Chipping that out is Preventure, who scored earlier. Saved by Hines. Rebound going behind the net.
Cade Tripp had a chance.
Preventure. And now he's really got to get to that one. Volcanis sent out. Checked from behind is Soren. No call. He didn't even have the puck. Going to get that will be Volcanis. He'll cut back. Oh, he whiffed it, and he turns it over. Short-handed chance and a save by Roberge. Man, that can't happen on the power play. That's icing. No, it's not. And that's a clear. Watch out, Cam.
Oh.
Cam's out of the net. No, they score. LaRiviere off the bad move by Cam. A short-handed goal. That's a sour one.
Zach, you talked about it, or Bells, you really did more. That these two teams, they know these barns so well. They're so similar, and just to able to use that end line to hit it off of it, Cam decides to come out, and for Concord, they still got to be on the penalty kill for 2 minutes and 37 seconds, but to get a penalty, or to get a goal on that penalty kill is huge right there.
Oh, Roberge is going to want that one back big time.
A bad idea turns into even worse, and now that's sent away. Morin from the corner, and this is really just feels like even strength, even though it's a 5-on-4. Still power play for Manchester. Adams got tripped. There's no call. Adams just got to stick to the skate. Stick to the skate, and he fell.
Well,
so could have been something else, but it really looked like a trip that they didn't call.
Better than a stick to the skull at the same time, Zach. But he did see him on the ground there, and well, let's see if there's going to be.
Tessier drops this back. Lassard, that's not Lassard, that is Cunningham. Good move now. This is Lassard, who can't get a pass out, and the puck is kept onside. Good work by Cunningham. Not a lot of time left in the period, and it goes back to the neutral zone.
Yeah,
30 seconds left in the period.
Oh,
no! Jeez. Louise. That could have been another goalie blunder. Luckily, it was not for Concord.
See what I mean, Kyle? Those bounces off the boards.
I mean, right there, you just thought that it just hits off the skate and it would have gone right in. Manchester would have had a power play goal, and you can see that he's hitting the stick on the ice, just upset with that. But either way, 21 seconds, and Manchester is going to need a break here for sure. They got to really take time to get their energy back and see if they can come back for this third period while on the power play.
4-1 game, and that one was really tough by Roberge to give up, because now it's a 3-goal game instead of 2. It would be much different in a 2-goal game, and then you're on the power play. That'll end the second. 4-1. After Chandler Riviere makes Cam Roberge pay for a mistake he makes in trying to play the puck. Your score, the Crimson Tide lead the Manchester Kings 4-1 here in the first round of the 2024 Brian Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament. I'm Zach Johnston with Braden LeBelsic and Kyle Heavey here on Manchester Public Television. We'll be back for the third period. Well, we're back for period number 3. Zach Johnston, Braden LeBelsic, and Kyle Heavey from the JFK Memorial Coliseum. Third period between Manchester and Concord of the opening round of the Brian Stone Memorial Christmas Tournament in the year of 2024. And here we go in the third period in this game. We'll roll on. It's 4-1 Concord. Manchester on the power play here for the next minute. They're going to have to play their best period of the season so far for sure to try to get back in this game.
Well, Zach, you saw the first game for Manchester, and it seems like the second period has been their weakest period so far. And now for this third, we'll see if they can come out. And obviously a quick shot on net. They have let Concord score in the first opening minutes for both the first and second period. To see what happens here in the third, though.
Yeah, that was a good stop there by Carter Hayes.
Haven't said that yet today. Sarcasm.
Dumped around the boards. Both these goalies have been solid. I mean, except Roberge's one small mistake that led to a goal from Chandler Riviere. Here's Tessier up the wing. Tessier dances down, and he can't keep the puck out. In his possession, he gets it right back. Tessier slides it across and knocked away. Here comes LaRiviere. Can he get another shorty? Oh, a diving attempt. That's going to be a trip on
yes,
Ryan
penalty PK. Yeah, he got a penalty shot, I think.
I think he did the interference.
Oh, no.
Yeah. We almost saw a penalty shot in the first one, and I thought there was going to be a little more of physicality when he went into the goalie. Some of these guys will take anything to try to fight or get physical with the other team, and when somebody touches the goalie, some teams they'll
Are you sure
go
they're not
right
giving a
at it.
penalty shot? Are you
I
sure?
don't know. I would like one. I doubt it. It'll probably be a 4-on-4 for 16 seconds. Yeah. Martin's in the box.
Boo. Boo.
We'll see if they still allow it.
They're not booing the refs. Oh, they're booing the refs because of the fact that it is not a penalty shot, and Bells wants a penalty shot so bad.
It looks like we are going to get one,
Yes.
guys.
Oh, we're
Putting
going to
the
get a
puck-
penalty shot. Oh, boy. Here we go. It's Chandler Riviere, the junior, first line center against Cam Roberge, the junior tender. And here we go. Here we go. My first penalty shot here on Manchester Public Television. It's the Riviere against Roberge. The lefty from the forehand, he scores! A penalty shot goal from Chandler Riviere, and it's 5-1 Concord. Look at that. Who doesn't love a good penalty shot? A
Well,
short-handed penalty shot. That's his second short-handed goal.
Unbelievable right there, allowing 2 goals like that from Concord is just not what they had written up. And, well, so far in 2 of the 3 games, when you score 5, you win. And right now, Concord has 5.
I don't think anybody liked that more than Ken Kale over there. He was a happy guy. There's a shot that's stopped there by Highs. And Concord, they'll go full. They're not going to slow down now that they're up 4. Offside coming.
Well, the issue with that, Zach, though, is that it might get a little spicy in here, if you know what I mean. There might be some little bit more aggressive checks.
They love that penalty shot.
Well, just walking around, guys, I took a chance at the before getting back on to see what the fan base was like, and I would say it's probably about 70-30 Concord here, even though Manchester's the home team.
Well, they're home ranked. Technically, Concord is the home team, whatever you want to call it here, tournament-wise. But yeah, definitely that this is their home city, their home ice. But hey, you just get good turnout regardless of their affiliation. You just want people at the game regardless. Concord send that out. That's interference.
Well, no penalty shot on this one, but Tyler Canton will be heading to the box here.
Another power play coming up for Concord, unless I get it wrong again. I don't think that was a penalty.
No, I think
that was
just
offside.
Offsides. Okay. My apologies, Tyler.
Yeah, it looked like that was going to be a penalty at first, but it actually is not. Look at that. Face-off won by the Crimson Tide, and that'll be icing. I know it won't. That got knocked right down as I'm seeing things, I guess. That goes right through the legs of Ty Adams and into the corner. Trevor Craig. Good work there by Martin to break that up. Keeping that onside off of the stick of Ty Adams. Moved up. Here comes Lassard on the forehand around the right side. Dump down. 5-1 lead for the Crimson Tide. Dump down. Chasing. He's got a snap to force and icing.
Wow, so 3 periods here, Zach, where Concord has just been able to score early and often here, and not a good sign for Manchester. They got to be able to stop that in each period and make things different themselves.
Here's a shot directed wide as we got new batteries in our audio box. I hope we sound cooler. Sent down into the corner. I can feel the new batteries in there. Here's a shot from the blue line that's deflected out.
We're not so robotic-like, I guess you can say. That's the best way to describe when the batteries are getting low. We become robots.
The shot directed wide. That one had a good chance. Tessier picks this back up. Tessier dances out. Back over. Tessier. Wrist shot, pinballs its way wide. Here's another opportunity as Cade Tripp tries to twirl his way in. The puck bouncing out and will slide down the ice. Long chase for the fast Trevor Craig, but getting there first was Andrew McLaughlin. And here's Ty Adams. Adams lost it. Nearly a bad turnover there. Fresh off the bench comes Rowan Arndt, who sends his way up, and Arndt from his knees couldn't get a shot on. And then a turnover. Arndt sets him up, and a drive goes wide there from Jaden Haas. Shot that off his own guy there was Rowan Arndt. Redirected wide from behind the net, and a big check there from number 5, Jaden Haas, to actually dislodge the net.
Quite a physical first 3 minutes and 46 seconds here of this third period here. And obviously we've had some excitement here with Concord able to get another on the board, but Manchester is not going to be pushed around too much here. They're going to really show that they're not giving up.
Off the draw, Concord wrists one, save, Roberge, rebound, sent out. Cam makes the initial save, but he's had some trouble collecting the rebounds. Wraparound chance. Broken up, sent away there by Volcanis. And Volcanis pestering for the puck. Sent down low and nobody home. Up. LaRiviere couldn't hold on to that. Sent out. Checked by Cunningham, dumped down by Volcanis, and sliding into the neutral zone. Now Ryan Martin gets the puck poked away by Mike Berry.
Well, and what are you supposed to do, Zach, when the guy's got a 6-foot-long stick? He can poke check everything.
Shot tipped, nothing there off of Haas's stick. Haas comes out around and checks Volcanis. Haas to the forehand, flicked it up, knocked off the glove, and hand pass. Face-off going the other way.
Haas reminds me so much of a Brad Marchand. He is going to get squirrely. He's going to try his thing, and when he loses the puck, he's still going to make that hit immediately on you. And it's those type of players that you hate to play against, but you love to have them on your team, right, Bells?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you didn't play with a Brad Marchand yet, but time will tell with that.
Off the draw, back out. Shot going away there from Ty Adams. Back out to the blue line. Directed out from the corner to Tessier, and he gets sent down. He gets right back up, redirecting around the boards. McLaughlin sends it off. Less than 10 minutes to play here in the third. 5-1. Concord leads. Wrist shot turned away. Rebound. Uh-oh! Kick save and a beauty off the pad of Cam Roberge. Puck slides to our near corner. Tessier in the area for that one. Beautiful setup and a save made by Roberge as Walsh nearly had that one on a good feed from Rondiak. Tessier taps this back out. Another chance, that one high and wide. Not high and wide, more just high, but whatever. Sent up the wing, chasing comes Johnny. Lesora throws one, save there by Highs. Johnny just had a step on him and just put one out on net.
Line changes for both squads, so we got a lot of fresh legs out here, and let's see if Concord will keep adding the pressure, if Manchester's able to get that puck back.
Tapped up, that's going to slide its way down to Roberge. He'll tap it off his stick. Turn it over. That one couldn't get a clean shot on it. Battle for the puck in the corner. Sent out. Possession battle here from these two teams. Concord will come away with it, and they end up sending it to no one. It'll slide its way down the other side of the ice and get picked up here by Parker Lamb.
Nice save.
Batted around, and another great stop from Carter Highs. From the blue line, wristed, stopped by Highs. Great shot from Parsons. In the neutral zone, that one is gonna roll its way to Roberge. He'll send it over to Marshall Demers. Over to Nasora. Concord trying to force it their way. It goes toward the neutral zone.
Nice pirouette right there by
Good move. 2-on-1, they score! Tyler Mayo, the sophomore. It's 6-1 Concord.
just absolutely keeping on the gas pedal are the Crimson Tide. Their third game this year where they have scored 6 goals, and they're putting the rest of the state on notice that they might not have won it last year, but they want to be back in that championship game this year, and they want to be back in possibly the championship game for the Brian C. Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament.
6-1, Concord leads. It's off the skate of the ref. Batted around, comes back out, another shot, redirected, save Rober, second chance opportunity, it pops out, and they're gonna rule this dead. 6-1.
Concord fans getting a little rowdy here, a little.
Yeah, why
It's
not?
got to get interesting here in some of these corners where there's a battle.
Have some fun. Puck out in the slot, and the Kings will send it up their way. Hard hit there from Jack Graforier. Good pass. Connects over to Rossetti. Sent out. Turned away. In the corner, connected, knocked down. Off the back wall. Picked back up by the Crimson Tide, and nobody there from the pass of Brody Rossetti. Hit from behind, no call. From behind the net, Concord looking for their 7th goal as Matt Vachon will send it out. Fresh legs out here for the Kings. Coming back forward is Connor Cunningham, will send it off the boards. Cunningham checked. And Lassard will bring it out the wing. Turned over. Battle for the puck. And here come the Kings along the wing. Ryan Martin. Beautiful feed to Tessier, and he couldn't get the puck on his forehand. Couldn't get a clean feel for it. Good feed. There's a shot that is stopped by Hayes. Wristed, blocked. And now here comes the Crimson Tide. They'll send it down. And the puck will roll its way and will be covered by Cam Roberge. 5:33 left here in the third. Concord has led the whole way. They lead 6-1 here on Manchester Public Television. I'm Zach Johnston with Braden LeBelzik and Kyle Levy. It's been a pleasure to bring you 2 games tonight. They may not have gone Manchester's way, to Manchester team's way so far, but it's always a pleasure to bring these games to you.
And we've gotten to see some goalie clinics here. And Braden LeBelzik, you went to a goalie clinic today, and you must have been seeing the same exact saves at the clinic as you've been seeing here today.
Oh, that was a big hit.
Yeah, Tessier always goes all the way.
Today we worked on low glove, low blocker, so I personally think that those are the hardest shots to save.
Those ones will always bounce. There's always having trouble with there. That's off the stick of Roberge. That'll come down and will be corralled here by Beauregard, and Tessier racing out the wing. Under 5 to go. It'll roll its way toward the neutral zone and get picked up by LaRiviere. LaRiviere with a move, a beauty! Oh, he almost had the corner. Chad has some moves. Whiffed on that one, and here come the Kings. Taking this up is Martin. We'll have a stoppage.
Only so much you could do with his teammate in the way and to try to get across that blue line. It's not like your teammate can stop and say, hey, you take it. And so an offsides is called. And with 4:24 to go, it's now about some pride and seeing if Manchester can get a goal. Only one up on the board so far. And, well, they've lost their previous 2 games by a score of 6-2. Let's see if they can continue this tradition. I don't know if tradition or routine.
Here's Flynn up there left wing. It'll be from behind the net out to Provencher, who has scored the lone goal for the Kings today. Up the wing, sent down. Oh no! 2 Manchester guys ran into each other. Oh, that's never good. They're all right, but man, that is kind of how this game's went for them so far. And then a hard hit.
Nice move.
Good move there made by Tyler Morin, and that'll definitely be a penalty on Manchester. I noticed something there. That rang off the post. And there'll be a slashing on Cam Provencher.
Yeah, him and Barry got into it right below us here. And, well, he finally did enough to finally deserve himself a 2-minute break in the sin bin. And with 3:25 to go, it'll be Concord again who will get some time to practice, and they'll be facing the Goffstown Grizzlies tomorrow at 6 p.m. After we see the early games, it'll be Hanover and Trinity at 2 o'clock, and Manchester facing Bedford at 4 o'clock.
Broussard staying physical here in a power play chance for Concord, and that'll hit the netting.
And then the late game will be Exeter versus Bow. So got another long day of hockey here at the JFK Memorial Coliseum, and we're glad to be part of as many games as we can here for the Brian C. Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament.
Draw comes right in front of us and sent back out toward the blue line. Concord looking to make this a 6-goal lead. They lead 6-1 here, up by 5. Couldn't corral that all the way was Braden Beauregard. Oh, whiff chance there by Patrick Owen. Sent it out, Ronald behind the net. And Dunk Walsh, 35th year, which is unbelievable. It's probably longer than Kyle's been alive. He's been the coach of this Concord team.
Think about that, Zach. 1989.
That's nuts.
Taylor Swift was born, and Dunk Walsh started coaching.
That's crazy. And he's been here ever since, probably coaching before that, and he's been here ever since. And he's done one heck of a job this year for sure. And Bells is counting how many titles does he have?
9.
9
chips.
rings, which is just gross. That's knocked away.
Almost filled 2 hands.
You know,
It's
Bells,
crazy.
you ask why, he got more than Belichick. You ask, how is this team so good all the time? It could be their coach. He's been here 35 years. Look how many rings he has.
Well, something in that Concord water with this Craig family has been incredible in the past couple years. Been a fan of watching it, but
That's swallowed out, and they don't blow the whistle, and they will blow the whistle, rather. I wonder, you think he's, related to Nolan Walsh, right? Is he grandpa or something?
He must be. He
Uncle
has to be.
or somewhere.
well, $1:40 to go in this game, 16 seconds on the penalty kill for Manchester.
Back down for Parker Lamb. Waiting to try to put one more on, and Cam comes out of the box. Kicked away there by Roberge. And they will just send it down for an icing. Minute 13 to go here in the third. 6-1 Concord will most likely take this one here.
That was a frustration ice right there for
Yes.
sure. As that had
I
some
can tell.
movement on that.
Would those catch you off guard as a goalie? All of a sudden, there's one coming right at you.
Bells, you've had some frustration ices in your time.
Oh, tipped in. Oh, that'll find its way in for the 7th. That is a crusher to Cam Roberge. And he wasn't even looking toward his blocker side, and the puck just flew its way over.
I can tell you what, Kyle, that goal's pretty frustrating.
Yeah.
That breaks the camel's back right there, and you can just sense the excitement for Concord to have.
That one will go to Sean Mulcairn.
And they're giving that puck up. That he's gonna have that taped up, and there'll be a celebration in the locker room for that. As again,
Well, 1 minute left to play in the period, and a 7-1 statement win for Concord as they're looking to take it all here in this tournament. And how about their goalie, Carter Hayes, tonight?
well, and with that, the clock will continue to run. And I'll just say, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to be with you on day number 1. Zach, I know you will be at the basketball championships over the next couple days, the Queen City Invitational. I believe that's going into its 61st year. Unbelievable.
Yep, and I'm glad to be part of the whole thing, being the public address announcer. I'm very excited to do that. But from here tonight, it was good to get some of these hockey games in, as glad to cover these first 2 ones with you guys.
Bells, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow around 2 or 4 o'clock, but you're more than welcome.
slide down. Maybe a goalie clinic in the air for him. Well, we'll wind down as we're into single digits. Your final score, 7-1. Big win for the Crimson Tide. They'll take down the Kings of Manchester here in the opening round of the Brian Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament here at JFK. We won't leave you hanging for much longer.
Well, we got to give our 3 stars of the game.
3 stars. And with 2 goals, Chad LaRiviere is up for it. I mean, this whole offense was just great. Carter Hayes could get one as well.
I would give him as star number 1 as what he was able to do in goal. Nothing miraculous. Yes, he had some quality saves, but to only allow 1 goal is always a good spot when your goalie does that. And we got to give one more. I mean, Tyler Miranda obviously did a great job with those goals. And, I'll give – for Manchester – I was really impressed.
Tessier was
Camden Proventure had that goal. I'm going to give him that on that for the 3rd star for Manchester. And we'll see them in a couple hours. It's crazy to think that Manchester will be back playing tomorrow at 4 o'clock. But
a little more than a couple hours. But
well, it's true. Well, we wish our good friend Richard McDonough all the best with healing up with his sickness. He was not able to join us today, but we'll see what happens with that. And for Executive Director Jason Cody, Operations Specialist Joe Lahr, Operations Assistant Brendan McCormick, Zach, I'll let you take it away from there. It's been a pleasure to be with you again.
Yeah, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Manchester Public Television will be back for the rest of this week with coverage of both boys and girls holiday tournaments, as well as the Brian Stone tournament continues here. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, I'm Zach Johnston with Braden LeBelzik and Kyle Hivey. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you again the rest of this week for more high school sports. Thanks for watching.